Hey, guess what? We're back and we're fighting him.
Okay, so whatever you did pissed him off.
Of course it did. That's the name of the game. PissPeopleOff.com. The game. I lasered him in the wiener. Tuberculosis Flareon.
Yeah. Whoa, you got 2 this time. Did you upgrade it?
This
okay. Is how I had
okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do
Wait,
it.
did he join you? What? What?
Jazz hands.
Oh, it's happening again.
What?
The same Action 52 feeling.
It's happening again. You didn't have to play Dream Gear 75.
Yeah.
Did you watch those videos?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Did you see them? That they existed?
Maybe. I think I've played a Dream Gear game. In fact,
it's that thing on the far right.
Yeah, the Dream Gear. That's actually a ROM kind of company that just puts themselves on really cheap.
The Dream Gear 75. My sister and I played through all 75 of them, and I think one sitting. And it was like Action 52 all over again, only there was 75 games instead of 52.
Oh my God.
But they're all that quality. Watch the videos, like, honestly.
No, I think I own a variant on the Dream Gear.
I have a Dream Gear 25 also. It's different, 25 different games in the 75.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a bunch of them.
I have a bunch of knockoff clone things that those controllers that you just plug in to the TV. I have a whole bunch. I used to collect them when I saw them at thrift stores because I'm just like, there's got to be something funny on here.
Oh, well,
there's got to be something cool.
Dream Gear 75 it was exactly like Action 52. It was 75 horrible homebrew games.
Were they all like space shooters?
There was a ton of those, but it was like, it looked like NES games. Like, it was that quality. It looked exactly like Action 52, but it was 75.
Yeah. Did it have a game where it was like there was a fish and then
there was
like
three of them? Yes, there was like 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay, so on the Sega, Sega has licensed with Dream Gear like a Sega clone, right?
Okay.
And the Sega clone can play Sega Genesis games
but
like
also
on
has
a cartridge.
A bunch of homebrew games.
Also, it can play micro SD of Sega Genesis ROMs licensed by Sega. But the thing is, it doesn't have the proper hardware, so it doesn't emulate correctly, and some games don't work.
I have to get more keys.
Like Sonic and Knuckles doesn't work. But it also has the Dream Gear games on top of that. And you can buy it at Target.
Might have to get me one of those. Those are worth playing.
Well, you did buy the Ouya, so...
Yeah.
That's also at Target now. It's $80.
I like Towerfall.
Towerfall is the greatest game on that system.
And Fling Frogger. I mean,
like the
Amazing
thing can run great games in emulators.
There's no games for it. I guess emulators. It's an emulator box.
The problem is like storage capacity wise. Like, don't you have to put in like a thumb drive to?
Yeah, it's not SD. It's like flash drive.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Can you like get an external hard drive for it?
I don't know. I've never tried. It's possible. I mean, it's just USB, so who knows?
Well, that would be cool if you're using it for like ROMs and shit.
Right. That was my original plan, and I downloaded some for it, and I just never got around to doing it. I mean, I put them on there and tested, but I just never used it for that. I should.
I think you should work on a Media Center PC.
Well, because, I mean, my N64 controllers are pretty much destroyed at this point, so if I could use, like, Xbox 360 controllers to play N64 games.
We're not even talking about this game anymore.
I mean...
We're fantasizing about everything else we can do.
I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, it's pretty bad when you're talking about Action 52 games.
Yeah. I spent 30 of my hard-earned dollars, and I do earn that money.
Well,
I have a hard job.
If I went and looked through all the crappy games I had and thought about how much money I spent on crappy games, I'd be so depressed.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like NES, I was getting at that point earlier.
Oh, what's this jar?
It's like, the NES, I'm not as mad about crappy games because back then, like, you would play any game no matter what. And you didn't know it was a bad game. And I didn't have a problem with that. And I look back at them and I was like, you know what? NES was limited. It's actually kind of impressive. You have to use your imagination.
Yes. And
some of the bad NES games aren't that terrible compared to something that just has wasted potential. Like, this is running on a very powerful console, first generation. I mean, if you look at Uncharted, you look at Last of Us, it can be pushed to its limits and done well. But then you look how flat and retextured everything is in this game. It feels like somebody, like a little kid, made a Tony Hawk, like underground skate park.
Yeah.
Like it's like
and
his
just
first
put like a couple ramps.
Yeah,
here
a couple
and there.
ramps here and there. This is that game,
Yeah.
and it seems like somebody should have told somebody no. Like there was a point where,
like because like. A couple of people don't just sit in a room and make a game for a couple of years and then just put it on disc and like go. They're like they have to show it to people at some point. You'd think at some point someone would be like, that game's pretty bad. Maybe you should make it better.
Yeah. And here's what would have made this game 100 times better. Make it a giant arena, have all these different monsters and waves, like Smash TV, and then I don't know, maybe unlock different armors and you can customize.
Speaking of that, what you're talking about, I have Rise from GameFly for the Xbox One. The single player is actually pretty cool. It's just short, but the other modes, there's like a co-op. Well, there's the Coliseum Gladiator Arena mode where you go into different gladiators and it's different scenarios, and you fight guys, and then you unlock more armors and weapons, and you level up your gladiator guy.
Okay.
Too. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Like, I don't think I'd buy Rise because it's pretty short.
Because of the QTEs? I mean, that's
not that many. It's the fight system is more like Assassin's Creed or something. And then if you get them to an execution state, then you can do an execution, and the executions have like QTEs.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's next gen. You're supposed to be moving away from QTEs. Like, I understand that they've become the thing that everyone does because they still haven't figured out a good way to implement like real movement or something. But I think like it shouldn't even be a prompt on the screen. It should be like a combo finisher.
It's not. Well, it's not a prompt on the screen. What happens is they like glow the color of the button you're supposed to press.
That's like Mark of the Cree for PS2.
I don't know what that is. But
you don't
have to push
Of course
any.
you don't.
You don't have to push the right button. If you push, you can push any attack button to like finish out the finisher of the combo. But if you push the right button, then you get more experience and stuff.
Okay, maybe a better analogy would be Batman Arkham City.
Yeah,
Arkham
it's
Asylum.
like that. The fighting system's like that.
I like that game, but I think that's because it's open world and creative. I would say
Rise, like, it's worth playing through once, I think, because it's like watching a cool movie.
Those guys are just standing there, taking all the punishment.
Right. It's like kind of like watching the movie Gladiator. It's similar to that.
I don't really like Gladiator, though.
No.
I don't.
I
like 300 wasn't impressive.
Yeah, or maybe it's like 300, but it's cool.
Wait. Maybe you formed a peace treaty with these dudes. That's what they were getting at earlier.
I don't know. I'm killing them all.
Now you're slaughtering him.
I don't care. They shouldn't get in my way.
Maybe you have to, regardless.
Who knows? Oh, hey.
Quality game.
Whoa,
by the way,
that's a door.
Aside from The Wolf Among Us, this is the first physical copy game that I have purchased.
You bought Wolf Among Us physical copy?
No. This is the first physical copy game that I bought this year.
Oh, 2014. Oh, that guy's even taller. What is he doing?
What is this?
I have been waiting for you.
What is this? Is that from Little Mermaid? He picks up the crab. He picks up Sebastian. He's like, "What is this?
Just get me through this.
Just get me through this." So much of my life.
Wait, now they're fighting me?
Just to get me through.
I want something else to get me through. Make it just save me some time in life. Axis.
Oh, okay.
Axis.
What?
What?
Okay.
What happened to the sword?
It's I want
something else.
I'm not listening when you say.
What? Where's the sword?
Okay.
Did we beat the level?
We did it. Next time on King Game Review.
Oh.
We're oh my god.
We're not even fast forwarding. This is real time footage.
It's the longest conversation.
Look how you're going in a circle. I think you actually have to pay attention.
Right.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, back away.
Never mind.
It's like one of those never-ending conversations. You're trying to get away from those people that do that. Turn around. That dude's in your tower.
Yes. We recruited him.
Kill him.
Now he's immune to my green.
Oh, he appraises. Oh. Okay.
So he's like Deckard Cain or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
my lord. Yes, my lord.
A Titan.
That took a while to pop up. Okay, so I guess you gotta go back to the hub.
Go to the next world.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that's probably the power you have to use to open the door.
But you... Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I see it. It's so
Yep.
We should have
Or
it
that's what
after-
you learn in that room. Like, once you're a big enough level, you have to...
What about the rainbow door?
That's...
Magus is a giant analogy. It's a giant metaphor for a man coming out of the closet after he unlocks the entire rainbow, the prism.
Well,
he finally comes out to his
no map.
parents.
How
It
do
goes
I-
into real life.
How do I go to the... Oh, okay, here we go. Well,
Okay.
let's try out the burial grounds next time on King Game Review.